Have you ever thought about what it really means to give up your US citizenship? Because believe it or not, a record number of Americans are making that choice, often not for the reasons you might expect. Hello and welcome to Prospect Global. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join our community. Let's rewind a bit. Before 2009, only a few hundred people a year were walking away from their blue passports. Fast forward to 2020, and that number shot up to nearly 7,000. Yeah, you heard me right, 7,000. And since then, the numbers have stayed high. So, what's going on? Why are so many Americans saying goodbye? Well, a lot of it comes down to some pretty complicated tax and banking rules. There's this law called FATCA, passed in 2010, and it basically made life a lot harder for Americans living abroad. Under FATCA, foreign banks have to report accounts held by US citizens, which means a ton of paperwork, higher fees, and in some cases banks just refusing to work with Americans at all. On top of that, the US taxes its citizens on income earned anywhere in the world. So, if you're an expat, you get hit with double tax headaches and a mountain of forms every year, even if you haven't lived in the US for decades. And here's the thing, most of these renouncers, they're not millionaires dodging taxes. They're regular folks, teachers, small business owners, dual citizens, and a surprising group called accidental Americans. These are people who might not even know they're US citizens until a foreign bank flags them. Imagine suddenly realizing you owe years of back taxes and reporting, all because your parents registered your birth at a US consulate. But it's not just about money. Some people are fed up with US politics or find it nearly impossible to juggle the paperwork while living far from home. For most, though, it's a practical decision: stay a US citizen and deal with endless bureaucracy, or let go and move on with your life. Globally, the US stands out not for the sheer number of people renouncing, but for why they're doing it. In most countries, it's about military service or losing touch. Here, it's taxes and red tape. So, what does this all mean? It's a wake-up call for policymakers. If living overseas is only getting more common, shouldn't US policies adapt to make life easier for citizens abroad? At the end of the day, renouncing citizenship isn't about turning your back on a country. For many, it's about finding freedom from a system that just doesn't fit their lives anymore. If you're an expat wrestling with these decisions, you're definitely not alone. Thanks for watching Prospect Global. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more content.